about you. Here, you'll sweat forth. Knock, knock, knock! Who's there in the other devil's name? Faith, he's an equivocator that could swear in both the scales against either scale, who committed treason enough for God's sake, yet cannot equivocate the heavens. Oh, come in, equivocator, come in! Knock, knock, knock! Who's there? Faith, it's an English tailor. Come hither, for stealing out of the French hose. Come in, tailor. Here you may roast your goose. Knock, knock, knock! Never as quiet! Where are you? But this place is too cold for hell. Oh, devil ported no further. I had thought to have less income of all professions that let go the primrose way to the everlasting bonfire. No, none, I'll pray you. Remember the porter.
Was it so late, friend? Ere you went to bed that you do lie so late?
Hey, sir. We were charity till the second talk, and drink, sir, is a great provoker of three things.
What three things does drink especially provoke?
Marry, sir. Noise painting, sleep, and, urine. Country, sir. It provokes and, unprovokes. It provokes the desire, but it, takes away the performance. But, therefore, much drink may be said to be an equivocator with luxury. It takes him and it, mars him. It sets him on and, takes him off. It persuades him and disheartens him. Makes him send to and not send to. In conclusion, equivocates him in his sleep, and giving him the lie, leaves him.
I believe drink gave thee the lie last night.
That it did, sir. At the very throat on me, did I requite him in his lie, and I think to be too strong for him. And he took up my leg sometimes, yet I made a shift to cast him.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awakened him. Here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir. Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring, worthy things?
Not yet.
He did command me to call timely on him. I have almost slipped the hour.
I'll bring you to him.
I know this is a joyful trouble to you, but yet 'tis one.
The labor we delight in, physic's pain. This is the door.
I'll make so bold to call, for 'tis my limited service. Does the king heads today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly where we lay. Our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lambings heard I of the air, strange screams of death, and prophesyings actions terrible of dire combustion and confusion and events. We hatched to the woeful time, the obscure bird. Clamored the livelong night, some say the earth, with fevers some did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance could not parallel, it fell to it. Oh, horror, horror, horror! Tongue or heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion thou hast made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Me, his majesty? Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See it and speak yourselves. Does the king heads today?
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly where we lay. Our chimneys were blown down, and as they say, lambings heard I of the air, strange screams of death, and prophesyings actions terrible of dire combustion and confusion and events. We hatched to the woeful time, the obscure bird. Clamored the livelong night, some say the earth, with fevers some did shake.
'Twas a rough night.
My young remembrance could not parallel, it fell to it. Oh, horror, horror, horror! Tongue or heart cannot conceive nor name thee.
What's the matter?
Confusion thou hast made his masterpiece. Most sacrilegious murder hath broke ope the Lord's anointed temple and stole thence the life of the building.
What is it you say? The life?
Me, his majesty? Approach the chamber and destroy your sight with a new gorgon. Do not bid me speak. See it and speak yourselves. for you to hear what I can speak. The repetition in the woman's ear would murder us so. Oh, Bako! Our royal master's murdered!
Well, what? In a house?
Too cruel anywhere. Geared up, I pry thee, contradict thyself, and say it is not so.
Had it but an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time, far from this instant. There's nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys, renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn in the mere least. 'Tis left this vault to brag of.
What is this?
You are! And do not note the spring, the head, the fountain of your blood is stopped. The very source of it is stopped.
Your royal father is murdered.
Oh, by whom?
Those in his chamber, as it seems, had done it. Their hands and faces were badged with blood. So were their daggers, which unwisely fed upon their pillows, which stared and made scratches. No man's life was to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my theory, that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
We can be wise, amazed, temperate and furious, loyal and neutral in a moment. No man, the expedition my violent love outrun the pauser, reason. Here by Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood, and his gas stabbed with like a breach in nature. For ruin's wasteful entrance, there the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached. With gore, who could refrain, that had a heart to love, and in the heart courage to make love known.
Help me, hands! Oh! Look to the lady! Why do we hold our tongues that most may claim this argument for ours? What should be spoken here? Where our fate hid in his auger hole may rush and seize us. Let's away, our tears not yet brewed, nor our strong sorrow upon the foot of motion. Look to the lady. And when we have our naked brutalities hid, that stubborn exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work. To know it further, fear and sculptures shake us. In the great hand of God I stand, and then, against the undivulged pretense, I fight off treasonous malice. And so do I. Go!
Let's briefly put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well, okay! What will you do? Let's not consort with them to show an unfelt sorrow as an office, which the false man does easy, all to England. To Ireland. Our separated fortunes shall keep us close but safer. Where we are, there's daggers in men's smiles, the near in blood, the nearer the bloody. This murderous shaft the shot has not yet lighted, and our safest way is to avoid the aim. Therefore, to horse, and let us not be dainty of leave-taking, but shift away. There's warrant in that theft, which steals itself when there's no mercy left.